Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I think we will continue with Nortelbort, and I believe we last left him in the snake pits on level 3. Let's just do a little review of what we have here. Swiftness and flight, repel missiles, good. Lightning bolt, orb of destruction, summon butterflies. Not bad. Fulminant prism, mystic blast. Searing ray could probably go at this point, and of course our trusty battle sphere. Let's check our inventory. Falchion of electrocution, buckle of protection, hat of the alchemist, cloak of Viobrage, intelligence +4, gloves of failure. No, those are gloves of win. Intelligence +4. +4 scale mail of restlessness. Resist poison. Intelligence +2. Yes, we have quite a set of gear here, as well as an artifact ring. Let's see how well we are covered resistance-wise. Very well. Resist fire with 2 pips, we have see invisibility, we have clarity. Not bad. Do we have an unidentified scroll? Apparently we do. Might as well try reading that. And let's get rid of Searing Ray while we're at it. I don't think we'll need it. Shall we move Lightning Bolt over to B? Yes, let's do it. Okay. I want to do that early so I don't get in the habit of pressing the wrong button. Down to Snake 4. Let's see our skills. Armor's 10.1. That's coming along well. Why are we training summonings? I don't know. Why are we training stealth? Oh, we have a manual of stealth, I believe, yes. Okay, let's put spellcasting Let's put spellcasting back on. And fighting, long blades would be nice. Air is high enough as long as we stick with lightning bolt, and I think we will. Hexes could go up. Yeah, we might as well throw some into conjurations for now. Since we do have Orb of Destruction. Though it would be nice to get a little bit into what? Oh, the sword, yes. The sword is fairly useful. I just chopped that fellow down. There's a visored helmet, but there's absolutely no way I'm getting rid of the helmet of the Archmagi. Let's wake these guys up. Prison. Oh, it's Nicola, but that's okay. Because we have Resist Elect and Orb of Destruction. And he's dead. I'd like to pop down there, but let's retreat a little bit. Let's see what Nikolai left for us. Not much. Okay, I was sort of attempting to fight that Black Mamba with my sword, and that didn't turn out too well. I suspect because I have absolutely no sword skill. Let's see what kind of book we got. Well, I've heard that chain lightning isn't that good. And I don't want to play around here. Freezing cloud, however, is very good. Its power is good, and its failure is at 12%, even though we have no ice skill. We have 15 spell levels left. There's absolutely no excuse for not picking up freezing cloud at this point. And I'm going to adjust some spells here. Let's put freezing cloud on E. Orb of Destruction on F. And Lightning Bolt is still on B. Okay. If I'm going to change spell letters, this is the time to do it. Now I've got a bit of a challenge. Saint Roka's here. And I memorized Freezing Cloud just in time. I step back. We are going to Orb of Destruction Saint Roka. And Saint Roka's dead. With 2 Orbs of Destruction, that was fairly painless as far as a Saint Roka fight goes. Just to reconfirm, E is Freezing Cloud, and that comes in awfully handy to slaughter the rest of his army. It's nice to be an elf again. I'm not quite sure why elves are evil in this game. I know they're trying to get away from the Tolkien mythology, but I don't blame the elves. I blame society. And what kind of upbringing is this dungeon? Okay, we're surrounded a little bit. We'll drop an ice cloud there. One there. And what is, Mystic Blast is D, is it? Okay. I imagine we can just chop down this fellow with our sword. But it's that blue Naga that concerns me. So he will get lightning bolted. There's more concern there, so let's pop upstairs. Get a battle sphere out, and down we go. What kind of Naga is that? Venom Bolt, Isakundrun's Mystic Blast, Haste, Poison Arrow, Teleport Other, and Teleport Self. Okay, that's a pretty good collection of spells, especially Poison Arrow. We don't want to get hit with that. And I believe we just did. This angers me, so he's going to get orbed. And that takes care of that. Perhaps another orb is in order here. Okay, I cast quite a few lightning bolts there, and it's going to bring the whole dungeon down on me. But apparently there was nobody else around. I spoke too soon. We'll stick with the quieter Isakundrun's Mystic Blast now. What is the hunger associated with Orb of Destruction? None. Well, that's very good. Oh, of course, we have 43 intelligence. This seems to have a lot of useless wands here. Let's drop the wand of slowing. And one of the wands of cold. I'm not going to train ice in order to get freezing cloud to be more powerful. At least not till I decide what kind of route I want to go for the higher tier spells. Right now, Battlesphere and... Battlesphere and Magic Dart are still doing the job down here. I miscasted twice, I believe, Freezing Cloud. And it's time to retreat. 3 times. Yes, that was a lot of Freezing Cloud miscasts. Let's just back up a little bit. Do I have magic mapping? Let's read it. Alright, looks like the vault is up there. And the rune is most likely here. I'm familiar with this vault this vault ending. And there's a nice little side entrance to it as well. But we may as well clear out the riffraff in here. It would be nice to find a corpse. There we go. Alright, no more auto travel. I don't want to go blundering in there. So we're just sort of casually going to saunter around the outer chambers. Oh, so much for that. And now we bring out the lightning bolts. Let's retreat. I took care of them, but everybody is most assuredly woken up now. I think an orb of destruction is an order I missed. Point blank orb. Oh, Frederick. Not good. Well, first of all, we're gonna freeze him. Might as well get a battle sphere up. He's hitting me with cold. I shall hit him with lightning. That did a little bit of damage. I think he hit me with a Mystic Blast. I'm not sure though. But I'm going to step back. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, turning invisible. Now I'm going to slap... Oh. Unfortunately I'm out of mana and I didn't notice how low I was getting. What are our options here? Summon butterflies. Is Frederick hasted? He's almost dead. I could channel. Let's cast Swiftness. Run away a little bit. Evoke a wand of fireball. Didn't do much. Nip around this corner here. We're keeping ahead of them nicely. The Naga Guardian is fairly slow. And I don't know what happened to Frederick. He's recovering very quickly. I have to make sure I'm heading towards the exit. I am. Let's orb him. He's dead. And up we go. Almost had Frederick, but it was probably better at that point just to retreat. Something is casting all sorts of summons at me. Let's climb upstairs. We're constricted. Try and climb up again. We're constricted. We've got to get out of here. We have one blink scroll left. I do not want to teleport. Fear. Let's try the fear. That did it. Up we go. I have no idea what was summoning all those creatures. Okay. This time we'll make short work of them. And apparently set a forest fire at the same time. Let's go find Frederick. He really does deserve to die. I accidentally cast an orb there instead of a mystic blast, but that's alright. We need mana. Where did he come from? Appears out of thin air. Very odd. Mysterious goings on in the bottom of the snake pit here. I suspect Frederick. He's around here somewhere. There he is. Get his attention. And this time, Frederick, there is no escape. A glowing scale mail. That can't possibly be as good as our artifact scale mail, so we won't bother. A basket of spiders, huh? It will fall easily to my magic dart and battle sphere. Now they'll fall easily just to IMB. Those are not the most dangerous spiders around. I'm not sure Lightning Bolt is much better than IMB, really. Let's eat a spider. Let's eat 2 spiders. I think it might be best to take this route here. Huh? And just polish. Why are these creatures coming out of nowhere? Very strange. And very dangerous. Let's stick with IMB, at least it's quieter. It's taking quite a few to knock him down. But we got him. We'll use our sword here. Okay. Here's the inner sanctum. I think this outer ring should be fairly clear, as I made a racket outside here before. So let's just carefully explore this. That Naga wasn't too big a deal, really. I'd rather keep it a little quiet, so we'll use Mystic Blast. I know quite a few Nagas can come pouring out of there, and here they come. Luckily my stealth is very good now. We'll need a battle sphere and we'll Mystic Blast our way out of here. They're all coming from the south, and I am cut off. Let's get some swiftness on. Summon a butterfly cloud. And just get back to safe territory here. We got poisoned arrowed again. We're running out of spell levels. Or we're running out of mana. We have enough for an orb. and that did the job. I think I can just knock him down with the sword, which I did. And we are getting closer to that rune. An anaconda is something I don't want to fool around with. I'm going to hit him with an orb. Orb is hungerless and guilt-free, so I'm going to make use of it when I can. Use the sword here. Speaking of which, how are we doing? That manual of stealth is still helping quite a bit. I'd really like to get some long blades. Let's put a few levels into long blades. And we'll turn off... We'll leave conjurations on. We'll leave those 4 on. Long blades should raise fairly rapidly. And I don't really need a lot of skill in it, because this is only a Falchion. And I believe a Falchion is the easiest long blade to use. Despite my poison resistance, I am spending a lot of time poisoned down here. The snake pit is not a place I'd like to go without poison resistance. And there's usually one pretty deadly staircase down in the snake pits, which leads to, well, a pretty bad area. Okay. Time to pull out the big guns here. Let's freeze them. This fellow needs to be killed. And the rest of them can walk through an ice cloud. With a little bit of lightning to think about. There's long blades up. And they're all dead. With mana to spare. Somebody is saying Zots. I don't... a teleport trap. I blundered into it. That's okay. I don't know who sits around in the dungeon yelling Zot, but apparently somebody does. That's alright. I'll eventually run into them and most likely kill them. Damn. I took 2 extra steps there. That Greater Naga is almost dead. And I'm making a lot of use of the orb right now. Why not orb? I don't know what happened. It didn't seem to hit him. I haven't had a character with this much stealth. I'm not sure ever. Let's see if it does any good. I'm not sure it really will be that beneficial. My orb missed there. Got him with the 3rd one. We're a little hungry. You know what? They just keep coming out of there, so let's just make sure they're in freezing vapors. I'm sure there's more of them in there. And Freezing Cloud's a good spell for the Nagas because they are slow. So they will suffer the full effects of the cold. That Naga conveniently left me a whole bunch of chunks to eat. No. Okay, he didn't dodge it. We need mana. I love Orb of Destruction. It is a well-named spell. Okay, we've made a bit of a mess of that room. Let's go for the final leg here. Let them wallow in the cold and hit them with the sword when they get close. Our sword skill is getting marginally better. Oh, hit me with your poison. You're not going to last forever. A Naga mage comes into view. I believe he can abyss me. Let's just step back. He may be wise enough not to blunder into the cold. Let's just make sure there's more cold up there. It's possible that he's dead. I think that's it. Yep. A Zot trap right at the end. The Serpentine Rune of Zot. Boom. Acquired. How are our skills? That Manual of Stealth is still kicking along there. Long Blades is going up. And Armor's going up slowly. I'm training 3 skills, and I prefer not to do that. Or am I training 4? 4. Well, it's alright. Not much in the way of loot down here, unfortunately. But we don't really need much. At this point, we're doing fairly well. With all our artifact clothing. Artifact gear. Now the next destination may have to be the Shoals, which is an unpleasant place. Not the kind of place I really enjoy hanging out in, but it has to be done. Let's return to the stash. I'm not sure I even read the new book. I guess I did. We will drop all these books. And let's just review our options here. Mephitic Cloud. Throw Icicle, Fireball. Delayed Fireball. Ring of Flames. Ice Storm. We could probably, if we started training cold, we could probably get up to Ice Storm pretty easily. We do not need it yet, though. We have 4 scrolls of enchant 1 and 2 of enchant 2. 1 more of enchant armor. Plenty of recharging. And I think we've picked up a few identifies. 4, yes. Might as well do some sorting here. As good as this armor is, we're going to drop it. The Scale Mail of Restlessness is better. And I think I also have a Resistelec from the Hat of the Alchemist. So we'll drop that. Wow, we have a lot of artifacts here. I forgot about these ones. MR++ and damage +6. What are we wearing for a cloak that beats that? Intelligence +4 and stealth ++, yeah, and accuracy +5. The accuracy is completely useless, but that intelligence is fantastic. Disintegration is a wand worth keeping. We'll drop 4 of the Remove Curse, both of the Recharging, 2 of the Teleportation, the Enchant Weapons 1, 2 of the Scrolls of Fear, though that Scroll of Fear really came in handy. 2 of the Magic Mapping, We'll keep the resist corrosion amulet on hand. That might come in handy. As far as potions go, let's see what we have here. Mutation we obviously don't need. We'll drop 2 of the curings. All the brilliance. 3 of the restore abilities. Might we can keep. 1 of the agilities can go. 1 of the potions of magic we will save here. 3 of the potions of speed. Resistance just in case. Flight we don't need, we can cast that. And we'll keep the invisibility for a rainy day. And we can probably ditch some food as well. Orange, apples, bread rations, yes. Sultanas. Is that it? Yeah, we'll hang on to the rest. Okay. So next episode, it will most likely be shoals. Shoals or vaults. I prefer the shoals, at least the first 3 levels. And then we'll see what we will decide. Because the lowest level of the shoals is fairly dangerous. But it's probably the next ruin I'm going to go for. Then maybe a little dalliance in the elven halls. Pick up some gear. It would be nice to clear them out entirely. And then it'll be time for the vaults. Hopefully I'll be able to find Blink and some more useful utility spells. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.